Now, we move on to our third basic building block for this module. Alright? Now, the third basic building block is broken down to basically, it's called the list. L-I-S-T. Okay? Alright? L-I-S-T, the list. Now, the list is broken up to two. Number one is the list of your goals, your dreams, your visions. Has to be written down. So if your goal to hit your first step in 3 weeks, write it down physically on a piece of paper. Don't say, thank you very much, I have memorized it. Doesn't work that way. You have to write it down on a piece of paper. Alright, that piece of paper is in your wallet, in your diary. Alright, do not paste it on your windscreen of your car. It may lead to some serious accidents. Alright, just keep it where you can be reminded of your goals, dreams and visions continuously. That's your first list. Alright, now if you are a couple, sit down with your wife and write that list down. Alright, it's very powerful to share your dreams, your visions with your spouse. And she will have some amazing inputs, or he may have some amazing inputs, and you put it down together. Because you work as a team, alright, you become a very powerful networker. Okay, now the second list. Now what is your main capital in this business besides time? What do you need in this business? Contacts, people. Sad to say, the Gold Quest policy does not allow us yet to deal with animals. Alright, you'll be very powerful. I know my 3 dogs will sign up immediately. Okay, so right now the policy is you only deal with people. So your asset or your capital in this business, number one is your time, which is covered by commitment. Number 2 is people, your contacts. Alright? Now here's a question I want to ask all of you. If you look at your list of names today, how many names are there on average? 20, you have 50, you have some people who are 100, some people got 5, some people got 8. Now ladies and gentlemen, that's a serious problem. Unless you've been living under your bed all this time, or never walked out of your house, the average Asian or the average individual should have a circle of influence anywhere between 150 to 200 people in your circle of influence, including your family, your friends, your acquaintances, your working colleagues, nothing less. Look at your family tree. There's already 30, 40 people who you know directly, correct? Alright, so your name list shouldn't be 8 people. I'm sorry. Okay, now here's how I would project to you how to increase the number in your name list. Let me give you an example. You take a blank piece of paper right now, put it in front of you and take out a pen. And for the next 2 hours, every name you put on that piece of paper, who you know, I will give you $100 for each name. Cash. Now tell me, how many people in your list of names? 500. 1,000 increases. Alright? 10,000. Munisa says. You understand? So your name list is short or very little for one reason. Because you prejudge people before you put them on the name list. Which you should never, never, never do. Alright? Never prejudge people. Oh, he will not be interested. Oh, he's too rich. He's not the type. He's not the networking type. Alright? If somebody said that about me, I wouldn't be shown the plan. Half of you in this room may not be the networking type, but you were on somebody's list. You do not have the right, or you should not, prejudge people before putting them on the list. You write down every person you know on your list. You can divide it to family, to friends, alright, to working colleagues, to acquaintances. Whose acquaintances? Your mechanic, your barber. My mechanic is in the business. My barber is in the business. My accountant is in the business. Your postman can be in the business. I'm telling you, you have no idea how badly people out there need this. And I don't think it's fair for us to prejudge and deprive them of an opportunity. Show everyone this plan. Put everyone on the list. Alright? Now question number 2, should your list be stagnant? Your list should keep growing. It must continuously keep growing. How do you make your list grow? Smile. Smile and always exchange name cards. So before this business, you used to go to a party and used to sit down in a corner and just stare at the ceiling. Now what do you do when you go to a party? Walk around, smile, shake hands, hello. What's the first thing? What's your name? First question. Second question is always, what do you do? And then a light lights up, right? Ding, alright, we can talk to this guy. So what do? Show the plan at the party? No. Alright, you get the name cards. Right? We should meet one day for coffee. Now when you get his name card, that's a new name on the list. Alright, so your list should grow on a daily basis. Never become stagnant. I've been doing this business for 3 years. Alright, and I came back the other day and I sat down and I wanted to do a list on my own. Right? I thought myself, I've entered all my contacts in my locality, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Right? And I could come up with 125 names. My first trip to India, I came up with 450 name cards. My trip to Bali, Indonesia, was 4 days, I came up with about 25 name cards. So once you become a networker, once you become involved in this business, you no longer can be a cocoon or live in your cocoon. You have to come out and start exchanging name cards. Start making friends. I go to the Mercedes showroom to check out my CLK compressor, talk to the salesman, get his name card. I go to a bank and ask, I want to buy a few houses, get the guy's name card. You understand? There are a lot of things you can do to get name cards. All of you all full-timers, morning or nothing to do, call a real estate agent. I want to see some houses. You got a name card. You understand? Uma lately did some work for us and she basically got the name card of the printer who did some printing work and he's coming into the business. So never make your list stop growing. It grows, it grows. And then you got international contacts on your list. Should you immediately contact them? Wait. Wait until you have proven yourself in this market. Wait until you have developed a local market first. Right? If you can't build something in your own backyard, don't expect to go and build it in somebody else's. You understand? Take your time until you are financially in the position and in a leadership position to go and develop a network and commit time in a new market. Alright? Unless you already have a very strong existing networker in a country and he wants to get started, fair enough. Alright? And organizations like V-Team and your leadership base will support you in the foreign markets. So the list, number one, the third building block. The first list is the list of your dreams, your goals, your visions, which put it where you can see. And that also will change and grow accordingly as you mature in this business. Number two, your list of names. Please don't tell me 8 names. There's a problem. 100 US for each name you put on the list, trust me, you'll come up with 1,000. And that list continues to grow. You go out there and you make friends. You build contacts. You build relationships. Alright, so we have done the 3 basic building blocks. Alright, let me recap. The first one, your dream, your vision, your reason, your goals in this business. Number 2, your commitment, very crucial. Number 3, the list. Your names, your dreams, your visions, everything on it. And please don't show me your handphone and say this is my list. Don't show me your home diary and say this is your list. It has to be a separate sheet of paper written down, my Gold Quest list of names. You understand? Don't get away with this.